So Sam and I are heading out to Cardiff today to go look at some stores and stuff. Don't mind the fact that my hair looks like this right now. But yeah, we are going to go shopping and look around because I haven't been yet, and then we are going to come back, and tomorrow I think we're going to go to Stonehenge, so we'll see about that. We are on the train.
We're on our way to Cardiff Central.
Heading to Cardiff! So we've just gotten to Cardiff Castle. We are gonna go take a guided tour of the castle. So yeah, let's go look at what we can see out here. We are headed up to go start the tour, and the castle is so beautiful. So here I'm just gonna kind of do some explaining of what you're seeing. After walking up these stairs, we met up with our tour group, who then took us inside. Our tour guide Luke was awesome. We went inside the main part of Cardiff Castle, known as the Manor House. This is a part of the castle that was renovated by Lord Bute, a Scottish lord in possession of the land in the 1800s. This room that I'm showing now was his drawing room. He worked with a famous architect and interior designer to create these kind of beautiful medieval-inspired rooms full of paintings and imagery, and that is a little demon face that was meant to scare off any lingering maids or gossipers outside of the drawing room. This room now is the nursery. I loved this room. I thought it was really interesting. Up on the ceilings, you can see patterns for the children to look at, sort of some of the toys that Lord Bute's children would have had, and some nursery rhymes and fairy tales painted up on the walls. This room here is Lord Bute's banquet hall. I thought this one was super interesting because he had to cut through 2 floors of the house in order to extend the banquet hall to be as big as he wanted it to be, with the high ceilings. And some very famous people have dined in this room. Our tour guide told us that these people include the late Queen Elizabeth, current King Charles, who used to be the Prince of Wales. World leaders of countries that are members of NATO met here, as well as the Spice Girls. And this fireplace has the name of the first person who built the original keep of Cardiff Castle. So this room is Lord Bute's bedchamber. It has kind of a very small, simple presence compared to some of the other rooms, and his bed is very small. Our tour guide let us know that this was because Lord Bute and his wife, Lady Gwendolyn, actually had a love marriage, so he would have been sleeping in his wife's bedchamber more often than not, when it was usual for Victorian marriages at the time in the 1860s for husband and wife to not share a bedroom. And then this is Lord Bute's personal bathroom. I thought that one was really cool because that was the first flushing toilet in this part of the country. So this is the rooftop garden. This area was absolutely beautiful. It has different Greek mythology painted on the walls. And this big open part, this sort of skylight in the middle, was originally an open roof area. And then this is what the garden would have looked like when it was full of plants during Lord Bute's time. This last room that we got to go into was the family's personal dining room, and the dining room table has a hole in it because a grapevine would literally be grown through the center of the table so the family could feast on fresh grapes as part of their dessert. Coming in here sort of after the fact, a couple days later, my bangs are really messy, but I just wanted to explain a little bit more about the tour that we got to go on. I was a little rushed because there were some families with us on the tour that were not really respecting the space as well as I would have hoped to see, so people just not keeping their kids in line. I was trying not to film other people's children as much as possible, but I absolutely loved that tour of Cardiff Castle. The history behind it was so interesting, that there was this Victorian Scottish lord who got access to this castle of Wales and was obsessed with medieval literature. So I think that was really, really cool, and I would definitely recommend looking into the history behind Lord Bute's family and Cardiff Castle if you were interested in that kind of thing. So the next thing we did in our little day in Cardiff was we went to go grab lunch, and there was something a little interesting on the menu. So yeah. We're just stopping in for lunch, and there are a few things on this menu that are a little interesting. Anyway, we did not order that menu item. We ended up getting fish and chips, which were very good, but then after lunch we headed to this store, Little Welsh Company in Cardiff, which is a toy and gift store, but is mainly known for featuring many different Jellycat stuffed animals. Now, if you don't know, Jellycat is a brand of stuffed animal. It's really popular in the US and all over different parts of the world. I happen to think they're very cute. This is some of the selection they had, and I did end up making a few purchases here today, not just for myself, but also for a few other people, so I'll show you those later. The last thing we did on our way out of Cardiff was grab some dessert. Sam got an ice cream cone in the shape of a flower, and I got a chocolate hazelnut gelato square, as well as a Parisian-style hot chocolate. They were so good. Then we caught the train from Cardiff to Swansea and headed back to campus. So I just wanted to show a couple of the things I picked up while I was in Cardiff. I definitely fell into the tourist trap of buying a bunch of Wales-themed merchandise, so I have that shirt, another shirt that has a dragon on it. The dragon is in the flag of Wales, and I got a little dragon plush as well. He was super cute, as well as this fridge magnet. It is in a post box with ER on it. Those are my initials. And then I got this guinea pig at the store with the Jellycat stuffed animals. So another brief interlude here to explain what you're about to see. I mentioned in the first part of the vlog that we were going to Stonehenge. Those plans fell through, and by those plans fell through, I mean we got too sleepy to go to Stonehenge the next day, so we decided to start marathoning Harry Potter. Sam has never seen any of the Harry Potter movies or read any of the books. She doesn't know anything about the story, which I think is crazy. So we set out to watch all of them in one night, which did not happen. We were gonna stay up all night and watch them, but I got tired. So at this point, we've made our way through 5 of them, and you'll be seeing a little bit about that, and then I will update you when we finish them, probably in the next vlog. So enjoy that. If you can't tell by the sound of that music, we are part of the way through the beginning of a Harry Potter marathon. It's gonna get this video copyright claimed, so... Okay, so we just finished the first Harry Potter movie, which, fun fact, in America only is called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And every time they say philosopher, it's sorcerer, but everywhere else in the world, it's philosopher's stone. Because in America, they were like, these bitches are too stupid to understand that we're talking about a wizard.
And not a philosopher.
So if you ever read the book in America, it says Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And it says, Nicholas Flamel, the only known maker of the Sorcerer's Stone. And then they had to reshoot the movie twice to release it in the US as the Sorcerer's.
That's actually really funny.
So what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. It got me pretty engaged.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all the characters.
You liked all the characters?
Yeah, not the evil ones, obviously.
What about Snape?
Not me. Not Hermione.
Yay! Once I make my move, you're free to check the king.
Yeah.
Run now!
I liked how, they were so cute and young.
They're so baby.
And you can already tell
We just started the second one.
that they're old.
Okay, they're like 12. But yeah, Harry's voice and Ron's voice has dropped a lot, and they're a lot taller.
They're old.
It's just the second movie. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait till you get to Goblet of Fire. The fourth one is when they all hit puberty. Like, their hair is like, oh my god, I can't wait till you see that one. That's my favorite one. Okay, so what would you rate it?
Like an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
That's pretty
It
good.
was pretty good.
Okay, well, on to Chamber of Secrets. Let's see what's gonna happen in this one. So,
It is
12:38 a.m. We just finished Chamber of Secrets. How are we feeling?
We're feeling good.
I'm feeling good. We had some caffeine. Yeah, I'm about to take a shower. We're gonna really get started with the second part of our night. I think we're gonna be able to make it through at least the next two tonight.
I agree.
Who knows where the world could take us?
I look. I think we could get through 3.
I think 3 might be in the cards for us.
I think we might need to change scenery for the next one, and then we can come back to bed.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how like everything pans out.
But
so far so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your rating of Chamber of Secrets?
I feel like it was a little bit slower than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So probably like an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Okay. That's honestly, I would say the first one is better than the second one.
Because it was just a little slow. Like, we didn't get to
the point very quickly.
No.
This next one, you're gonna be in for a ride. Everything changes.
Okay, I'm excited.
And number 4 is my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite books, too.
I'm excited.
So we have now had to defend the school against Voldemort twice.
Yeah. Not once but twice.
What do you think is going to happen next year?
They're going to have to defend the school against Voldemort again.
Were you so gagged at the plot twist?
I was gagged.
Like,
I really was gagged.
When it spelled out Tom Marvolo Riddle and then it changed to I am Lord Voldemort, you literally went...
I probably should have seen that coming, but, like, it just was like, ooh!
Like, it got you... We were speechless for a little bit. Like, you were like, I'm still processing this.
That was crazy.
That was a lot. Yeah.
That was crazy. Because he ate him up, low-key.
Yeah, he did get him.
Yeah. And Ginny.
Yeah. She was fine, though. She was still serving face on the floor. She was like... What? Do you have any predictions?
Voldemort comes back. Harry, Hermione, and Ron save their asses again.
If you had to predict who you think is gonna die by the end of the series, give me a character that you think is gonna die.
I'm gonna say Ron.
Ron? Okay.
And probably, I'm gonna say, like, one of, like, the, like, enemies. Like, I feel like he's gonna turn good. Like, Draco or something is gonna, like, turn good. And then, like, save Harry. Or something. Like, sacrifice themselves, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting take.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. On to the next one. Well, first a break.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little break.
And then on to the next one. So, I got sleepy.
Yeah.
And we went to bed. But then we watched Prisoner of Azkaban the next day. And we just finished that. So, what would you rate it?
I'd probably say, like, an 8.5 out of 10 or so. I think the first one's still my favorite, and then that one, and then the second one.
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, because the first one was really good, and then the second one was kind of slow, and the third one was, like, full of plot. So, yeah.
The plot twist is a little hard to understand.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, I wouldn't have gotten all of that if Ellie wasn't here.
That's why Ellie's here. I have a feeling it's gonna be the same with the next one, so we'll see what happens. But Goblet of Fire is my favorite, so let's see what happens.
It was fine.
Tell them what you just told me.
It was kind of, like, overhyped. Like, everyone I talked to about it, they were like, this is really good, this is a good one. Like, okay, he died. They were like, okay.
Cedric died!
But he, like I said before, like, he wasn't even that important.
It's not about him being important, it's about the fact that this is the first time one of the children has died in this war.
He was, like, 17.
Oh my god.
I don't know, like, I just don't see it being that. Like, it was just, like, low-key overhyped. Like,
Harry had to carry his body back, and everybody thought they won and started cheering, and the music started playing, and he was dead. And his father had to come down to his body.
Yes, I saw that. It was just like, okay.
I can't believe you. Cannot believe you right now. Oh my god.
It was not that big of a deal to me. Like, yeah, he died. Rip King.
I can't believe you right now.
Yeah, that's like a 7.
A 7?
It was not that good. Like, the plot was good, but, like, I feel like it was overhyped. Like, yeah, he died. Okay?
Oh my god, you're so evil! I cannot believe this is gonna be a problem in our friendship.
I'm not evil.
I cannot believe you.
Feel like he low-key is just like, I feel like it was just like, okay. Like, okay. Like, I was still expecting something after he died. You were, like, hyping it up like Harry was gonna die.
No, said... I don't. Okay. Yeah. We'll see what you think of Half-Blood Prince. So we just finished Order of the Phoenix. What did you think?
I liked it a lot.
You liked it a lot. What's your rating?
Probably back to 8.
An 8?
Yeah, I liked it better than the last one.
Okay.
It was good.
But not quite as good as the first one?
No. But it was good. I liked it. I think it was like, it had like a steady pace of plot.
Yeah, I do think it has a pretty good pace. You were sad when Sirius died.
Yeah, I was sad. I frowned. That made me sad, but Rip King.
I forgot how late Bellatrix comes into the story. Like, she just showed up at the end of this movie. We haven't even seen Narcissa yet, so... And Tonks just showed up. Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one. What do you think is gonna happen? Are your predictions still the same?
Yeah, kind of. I still think Draco's gonna die. I still think Ron will touch Death's hand very closely, if not die. I mean, they do that every movie, but...
Yeah.
And then... Probably one of the new side characters that, like, just got introduced is gonna die. Like, Harry's girlfriend, or...
Harry's girlfriend? Cho?
Yeah. Or, wait, what's the new girl that...
Luna?
Yeah, I don't like her voice.
You don't like her?
Her voice. She's fine. Her voice is just very creepy.
Her voice is kind of annoying. She's like a crazy vegan, the actress is.
I don't like that.
We only have 3 left.
I know, it's sad.
You're sad?
Yeah, it was good.
It's been good, yeah. I'm hyped. Especially the last 2 are gonna be crazy.
We'll see.
What did you think of it?
It was pretty good. It was, like, not my favorite. Not the worst. Kind of slow.
Yeah.
A little slow.
Well, there was a lot of teenage love drama.
Yeah. And there's also, like, a lot of, like backstory.
Yeah.
Too.
That's needed for the next 2 movies.
But, yeah, pretty good. I would rate it probably... like a 7.5-ish.
Okay, not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Rip Dumbledore.
Rip Dumbledore. Yeah, Snape got him. How'd you feel about that?
It was sad.
Snape came up. He could have stopped the whole thing, or he could have done it, and he chose he killed Dumbledore so that Draco didn't have to.
Well, that's nice, I guess. But Rip King. You will be missed by Harry. I
don't think anybody else.
Yeah, just really
Harry was really obsessed with him. He was also really obsessed with Sirius, and both of those men...
he has daddy issues.
He does have daddy issues.
And he just has...
I think he has everything issues.
Yeah.
What do you think is coming in the next movie?
I literally couldn't tell you. Someone's death.
Whose death?
I'm gonna say Ron.
Ron? In the next movie? There are 2 more.
No, Ron... last movie.
Okay.
Next movie will probably be someone like... I still think Draco is gonna die.
Draco had a much bigger role in this movie than he did in any of the other ones.
Oh, okay.
In this last one, he was there a lot more than he was.
Yeah.
In Goblet of Fire, he showed up like once.
Yeah,
he was like, "Boo, Potter, boo."
But yeah.
So it's your least favorite so far, except for Goblet of Fire.
What?
I'm remembering the ratings you gave all of them.
Okay, so basically... Wait.
You know what? We'll revisit it at the end.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to it at the end.
We'll come back.
Getting ready for Deathly Hallows Part 1, and then it's all over.
Wow, that's
Are you
sad?
sad? Yeah. Isn't it? We still have 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we probably won't get to it till this
No.
Sunday or Monday.
We're traveling.
Yay!
Anyway, are you hyped for it to be over?
No.
You're sad?
I'm sad.
I love watching you experience this series for the first time. Like, I put off finishing the last book for months because I didn't want to finish it.
Yeah.
But you gotta find out what happens.
Yeah, I need to know.
Mm-hmm. On to Deathly Hallows.
Yay!
Hey guys. So, we have not finished the last 2 Harry Potter movies yet because of our trip to Dublin, which is the next vlog that you're gonna see. So, I'm gonna cut this one off here and then put us finishing Harry Potter into the next one so you can see that. But I really, really, really loved our trip to Cardiff. I want to go back and spend a little more time there. Cardiff Castle was really, really cool, and I loved learning all the history behind it. So this was a super fun one, and we did just get back from Dublin, and I absolutely loved that too. So you're gonna see that soon. As always, thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you in the next one.